Established in 1961, the metamorphosis of Seer over the past 6 decades has been a truly inspirational story. What started as a trading company in the early 60s evolved into a distribution company in the 80s. Seer galloped into the millennium by taking a lead role in the FMCG industry within the region. Over the last 15 years, Seer, Arabian Oasis, Fine Fare and Agencies and Trading as part of the Seer Group have emerged as the most preferred brand-building partner for leading FMCG brands across the UAE and Oman.
Hello everyone. As you know, the outbreak of COVID-19 presented the region and the world with a huge problem. It impacted each and every one of us, and of course the global economy. We at Seer managed this crisis quite well through the sheer determination, commitment, and courage of our people. A company like ours at such times has a special responsibility. Our products are essential to people's lives, and our biggest priority was to make our products available to consumers and customers across the marketplace. Here, I would particularly like to thank front-end people who service the market during these very difficult times. I would also here like to thank our business partners for their tremendous support during the crisis and for the faith in Seer. In closing, on behalf of our chairman, Mr. Ali Bawadi, myself and the management team at Seer, we wish to extend to our people at Seer our deepest appreciation and thanks for a job extremely well done during difficult times, difficult circumstances.
On the 29th of January, when the first case of COVID-19 was reported in the UAE, none of us had the faintest idea that we were at the verge of a world pandemic. People were left to tackle this menace, and the fight for survival had begun. As an essential service provider, we at Seer knew we had a job to do, and we were ready for whatever it took to ensure the supply chain of food and essential household goods was not compromised.
Families out there were relying on us to put sanitizers and disinfectants on that shelf.
I'm not a doctor, I'm not a policeman, I'm a driver, and I did my job.
If the food and essential household availability would have been compromised, nothing around us would have felt normal.
I was very nervous. If those shelves were empty, the panic would only worsen.
I was aware of the risk involved, but I had a job to do.
The last thing we ever want to see is an empty shelf and unhappy shoppers.
We are such an important link in the chain, and it was our social responsibility.
Yes, I was worried about my family and the risk I was putting them in, but we had to go out there and get the job done.
We were in the front line of a crisis situation. The changes were overwhelming and the uncertainties were creating a panic. At such a time, managing the emotional, mental and physical health and well-being of our employees was our utmost priority. From the leadership team to the back-end support to the frontline personnel, the entire organization stood up to this challenge as one.
Many of our frontline personnel contracted the virus while on duty and had to step back. But, as the saying goes, when the going gets tough, the tough get going.
We are very grateful to our team members across UAE and Oman for their dedication and commitment, especially those on frontline sales and support function staff working behind the scenes. Thank you to each and every one of you from the bottom of our hearts.
How would you start your day?
With my favorite black coffee.
The year 2020 in one word.
A blessing in disguise for Seer and all Algerians.
Which of Al-Seer's core values do you strongly incorporate in your leadership style?
All the 5 of them. To be in particular, I would say respect.
One piece of advice you would give the next gen of Al-Seer?
Be a bit more patient.
One last question. What can we expect in the coming years?
With the leap in technology, with the new norm, and the explosion of e-commerce, I see Al-Seer having a major leap into technology and delivering to customers by drones.
In the year 2020, Al-Seer Group acquired the distribution rights for some key brands. Beiersdorf joined the Al-Seer family, with its portfolio of world-renowned brands. The year also saw Supermax and the German snack food company Lorenz joining the Arabian Oasis portfolio.
I am the merchandising supervisor at Arabian Oasis. Merchandising is an art. It requires attention to detail. With the right visibility, share of shelf, and shelf management KPIs, we create a visual experience for customers. I am from Manila in Philippines. My wife Irene and I have 2 boys, Lian and James. My friends say I'm a good cook. Over the past 14 years, my bond with Arabian Oasis family has grown stronger. I will value and cherish these relations for a lifetime.
I am Oliver Gavero.
म हाल अल्सेर वेयरहाउस रासलखेमामा लोजिस्टिक्स एक्जिक्युटिभको रूपमा कार्यरत छु। म मेरो धेरैजसो समय र्याकहरूको बीचमा हुन्छु। म जति मेरा साथीहरूसँग मिल्छु त्यति नै राम्ररी सबै प्रोडक्टहरूको गतिविधिको जानकारी राख्दछु। एउटा टिमको रूपमा हामीसँग डेली डेलिभरी टार्गेट तय गरिएको हुन्छ। म नेपालबाट हुँ। मेरो श्रीमती लक्ष्मी, छोरा शुभम र छोरी दर्शना नेपालमै बस्छन्।
I am very thankful and proud to work here. I am Hembabu Rajvangshi.
We've almost reached the end of 2020, the year that forced humanity to take a step back. And even though it still feels like darkness, we've come a long way from where it began. The fight is not yet over, and our dreams are still on hold. But we believe in a better tomorrow, where the world will once again be a safer home.
My hope for tomorrow.
No more mask.
Happy shoppers, more sales. Watch a football match in a full stadium.
A better world to live in.
To see the world unite as one.
A happier world.
COVID-free world.
A safer world for my kids to enjoy their childhood.
An effective vaccine.
Dubai Expo.
More handshakes and high fives.
More night outs with my friends.
Less tears and more smiles.
New business opportunities.
To be able to connect personally instead of virtual meetings.
To see Dubai's tourism and hospitality industry back at its best.
To see our brands lead the category.
To travel and meet new people.
To travel home freely and hug my family.
To see the Al-Seer portfolio grow in 2021.
I hope next time when I talk to you, the COVID crisis will be behind us and humanity defeated it. Thank you very much. Stay safe and take care. Fuad Tukli.